there, my Leo people. I hope you guys are doing well, and thank you for joining me today for this video reading. So very interesting what I've got for you guys this month for cards. So I've got on target, you are following your ideal life path. So this is a beautiful card to see here. So even if you feel like that in your lives at the moment, you're not where you want to be, or you feel like you're meant to be, I do see that this month there's going to be perhaps a road or a path that is introduced to you, and that is the one that's going to light that fire within you guys. So you guys, Leos, you are the fire signs. You are self-motivated. You are really great leaders. You love to have attention on you. You like to be exposed to the world. So this month, there may be a path that is introduced to you and you're just going to go, yep, that's the one. That's the one I'm meant to be on. So whatever really lights you up inside and outside is the one that you are meant to be on. Also, I've got a couple of different cards here. So we've got adjustments are required and round and round. So these are very interesting cards here too for you guys. So when we see round and round, this to me tells me that there may be some situations that you have been in where you felt like you've repeated the same old stuff. So it's like, why is this coming up for me again? Why do I have to hear this? Why am I witnessing this again? I've done this so many times. I don't get why this is the same results I keep on getting. When we see this card, this is an encouragement card for you guys not to repeat the same sorts of things you used to do expecting different results. So that's very important to see there. So instead, adjustments are required. So approach your situations differently this month. Take a look at what you've done before again and again, and try not to do the same things except trying to expect different results. So this month, have a different approach to your situation. Maybe look at it from a different perspective, especially when we see on target. You guys know what it is you want to do. You guys know where you're meant to be. Deep down, you just know. So really, when we see Leo people just are the self-motivated ones in the zodiac, and they love to shine bright. So remember, whatever makes you shine bright, whatever makes you feel really, really good, where you feel comfortable, that is where you're meant to be. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, and we've got the Page of Swords. So the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position, this is one of the current cards I'm getting for you guys. So this is telling me that something is beginning in your life, and it's a new road that is making you start to feel secure within yourselves. When I see it in the reversed, it tells me that this road has been challenging in the way that you guys don't always want to be secure. You don't always want to be comfortable. You like excitement in your lives. You love the thrill of a new journey. You love adventure. Sometimes it's okay to feel a little bit secure and stay in one place for a while. So that's an important message for you guys. Try not to resist that. When you're feeling comfortable and safe, sometimes it's good to have that grounding for you guys. And you may burn that light in a different way than you expect. So it's not the thrill always from adventure and that. It's whatever lights you up in such a different way that you've never expected before. So it's okay to feel grounded. It's okay to feel safe. It's okay to be secure at different times of our lives. We get a different type of thrill from this. So with the Page of Swords coming in the reverse position here as well. So this is interesting as well with the Page of Swords. So this is the bringer of new information for you guys. So you might be getting some information soon that is something you haven't thought of before, something different for you guys. So a different way of thinking, something new that's coming in that you're perhaps going to learn, and it's going to be really, really interesting for you guys. So perhaps a new form of study, a new course, or something that's coming in that's going to feed your mind. So Leos, you need to be able to feed your mind as well, because you do love that thrill of witnessing new things, new journeys and that. So try to get that thrill perhaps in a different way this month for you. So a new course or something else that you haven't, like a new book that you haven't read before. Anything to feed your mind is going to help you this month. Now, I'm also seeing here the Four of Swords and the Five of Wands. So here are the source of a few things here. So with the Four of Swords, you may have, some of you have probably witnessed a time of sickness or illness. Some of you may have been forced to lay down for an extended period when I see the Four of Swords here. Some of you may have had to have surgeries, something where you've had to just lay down and be still. And you've been fighting this as well. This has not been very good for you. Leos don't like to lay down for long periods of time and have to be still. But this has been necessary for your health, for some of you guys, to take some time out. So when I see these cards, this is important because you're going on a new different journey, a transitional journey where it's very, very different to what you're used to. So it's okay to take that time out, reevaluate your life. Sorry, I'm still getting over a cold here, and really think about what it is that you could be doing differently. So I feel like some of you are forced to slow down because it's important for you this month. On target, you're following the right path here. It's just different to what you've expected normally. Okay, now also we've got the Six of Cups and we've got the Eight of Swords here. So Eight of Swords, I'm not surprised this has come up. You felt a bit trapped, you guys. It's like, oh, why am I here? Why did I have to get sick? Or why did I have to sit still? And I want to move, I want to get out, I want to do something different. And I've also got here the Six of Cups in the reverse position too. So this is a card of, I feel like a bit of children surrounding this situation as well. Childhood dreams. Perhaps some of you have had babies and things like that, and you felt perhaps a little bit trapped than you normally would. So this is telling me here that it's okay. Things are going to be okay. You're going to be able to get out again, especially if you've been sick as well, and you've been really having to focus on your health. This is necessary at times to slow down. It's interesting what we can learn when we slow down in our lives. And even though you may be feeling trapped and you've got itchy feet and things like that, this is just a necessary time in your life. Think about the new possibilities that are coming along with this path, and think about why you are in this position. Why are you now in this current time in this position? It may have not been what you've quite expected, but it can be beautiful, this path as well. What beautiful things can come out of this? Now I've got the Page of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles here in the recent past. So this is to me that you've been forced to reevaluate your life, and also to see the beautiful things that you've learnt on your journey over the years, over your time as well. It's time to reflect. So this is a time where you have thought about, wow, I did this, I've done that, and this has brought me to this position now. And with the Page of Cups as well, this is an interesting, beautiful message card here. So this is, to me, is a person, a special someone in your life that has come in, and that they're supporting you emotionally on your journey as well, and they help ground you guys as well. So sometimes, Leos, you're up here, you're just like, oh, I'm here, I'm there, but they've forced you to come down a little bit and really, get really nice and grounded too. So sometimes we do need that in our lives. Okay, now in the future coming on, your near future, I'm seeing a few things in regards to the Lovers in the reverse position. So this is a focus on relationships and partnerships here. Also, we've got the Five of Swords and we've got the Five of Pentacles. So this to me is all connected to family, relationships, partnerships, and how you feel about these things in your life. So this month, there's going to be a lot of talking about this. It's going to be a lot of focus on passions, desires, and also the circumstances of the home I'm seeing as well. So here, I really feel like there's going to be a big release for you guys. Seeing all this in the reverse position, especially with the Five of Swords, you're not going to be constantly going around and around again. So with this card coming up for you guys, this is the urge not to go round and around. And I feel like there's going to be some kind of release this month where you finally go, that's it. I don't have to go down this path anymore. I know that I don't have to feel trapped anymore. I don't have to feel trapped in my life and what I'm doing currently. This is the journey I'm meant to be on, and this is where I'm meant to be. So I feel like there's been some kind of repetitive aspect when it comes to your relationships as well, where you have probably acted in a certain way when it comes to your relationships and your approach to relationships. So you're very fiery signs, or Leos, you burn bright when the flame is bright, but when the flame goes out, you guys tend to get very emotional and very erratic at times because you are expressive people as well. So this is the time where it's time to get a bit more grounded this month. So this is where the challenge comes in for Leos, is getting a bit more grounded about your thinking and getting very clear about your path forward and where you're comfortable being as well. Especially when the Lovers comes in the reverse position here. This is about, for me, this card is becoming very, very stable when it comes to these areas. Feeling stable and secure in your relationships and in your physical world where you live, your home. All that is very important things that have come up for you this month. So having that focus on the home, family, children, and bringing in some beautiful earth energy into all of this, because I feel like you guys are needing to bring in that nourishing energy into your lives. It's really important. Okay, in your environment too, Three of Cups and Two of Pentacles. Very interesting cards here for you guys. So this is the call to be also connecting with your loved ones as well. This is coming in the reverse position. So I feel like some of you guys may have moved away from some of your friendships a little bit. You may have had to it's been necessary for you to do that, and especially with the Two of Pentacles coming in as well. I feel like there's been a lot of juggling when it comes to your friendships in your life. So this is a call to perhaps connect with those people that you probably haven't connected with, and that will help bring your energies up again as well. So then you may have been, some of you, I feel like, sick, and you've been a bit more reserved, and you've had to be a bit more reserved. So it's time to really light that fiery energy again and re-establish some of those connections with your loved ones and the people around you that you normally would be talking to and you normally would be seeing. Now, interesting about yourselves, Judgment, Three of Swords as well. This is good to see in the reverse position. So I feel like some of you may have had some heartbreak lately. Some of you have had heartbreak lately, and this is connected to three. So three people could have been in the situation, could have been a friendship, it could have been a relationship, and it's caused you guys some kind of grief. There could have been a loss as well, and some hurt. So some of you have felt like you've hurt and you've lost something lately. When I see Judgment come here though, this is the card, a major arcana of cleansing away some of the hurts and the pains that you've recently been through. There's a new beginning for you guys here, a new transitional change. And even though it's been hurtful, you've learnt a lot from this situation. I feel like some of you guys have. And this is a month of moving forward from some of those old hurts and some of those old pains that you've had and some of the loss. So this is very beautiful to see, because Judgment comes in with promising of the new beginnings and cleansing away, and it's also a card of release as well. Exposing yourselves a little bit here too, and feeling like you're ready to just cleanse away some of those hardships that you've been going through. So that's beautiful to see that you've learned a lot in that situation. Sometimes life can be hurtful and painful, but we learn a lot from our challenges in our lives. Not everything can be smooth sailing. Now, guidance for coming forward for you guys. So beautiful to see here. We've got the Hanged Man. So this is another beautiful card of release as well. We've got another one of the major arcana cards, the Hanged Man. So this is telling me here, sometimes in order to become enlightened in our lives, we need to be still, and we need to let go of some of those things that we don't have control of. So sometimes, Leos, you love to control and just know everything and know what it is that you're doing at all times. So sometimes we just need to just go, I'm going to let the universe just let me show me what it is I need to see. So this is a beautiful card to see that with the Hanged Man. So sometimes in order to know what it is we are meant to do, we just need to be still in our lives. So we've got that light coming in here, showing how the Hanged Man is enlightened in this time, where he is still and upside down too. So he's seeing things from a different perspective. So that is a very big message from the Hanged Man here. We are looking at our lives in a different perspective. So that's important for Leos this month. Card of release, card of grounding as well. So just seeing how your life is unfolding and being comfortable with something that you may not have quite planned for and quite expected, but is where you're meant to be at this time. So that's important to see. Temperance is coming in too. So this is very important to see Temperance in here with this card, the Four of Swords. You may have had illness or sickness or time where you felt like you had to be recovering from something. We've also got Temperance, so now is the month to focus on your health and well-being and nourishing yourself with the correct foods, and to really nourish spiritually, emotionally, physically. So this is a month to just do you. Fill your cup. Do something that is just making you feel completely and utterly nourished. Whether it's booking a massage, whether it's going and doing some gentle yoga, reading a book, learning something new from a book, this is the month to just really, really nourish your spiritual well-being as well. So this is the time to replenish yourself. So that's beautiful to see for Leos, for some of you guys this month here. So I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me on this reading today. And remember, you're on target, guys. And I wish you all the best in your lives. Thank you so much for listening.